Alright guys, okay, hold on 1 second. Excuse me. Pardon me, excuse me 1 second. Right, so what I'm doing is I've got a big basket full of clothes, okay, that need to be hung up on that hanger there. And I'm going to hang them up while I'm here, talking to you about some of the things people don't understand. First of all, I hope everybody's subscribed. I hope everybody's all right and subscribed. First of all, society is made up, it doesn't exist. I'm whipping these trousers out. Basically, what is society? I mean, society obviously does exist, and it's basically like, it's the same as culture and all of that. It does exist, obviously. It's a way of living, like a bunch of people living together. Right, the population living in a habitat, I don't know, just people, but society itself doesn't exist. What I mean is it's mostly just a system where people believe that they're following the truth, and ultimately they're not. Because it's just a system, it's just a system. It's not at all any relation to nature. Nature is what you are, arrive from. The only truth is that, you're on the planet Earth, you come from the universe. So for you to wake up each day thinking that the system is real, you have to be on crack. The system is not real at all. It's a made up set of laws, rules, the idea of hierarchy and that you need to earn a living from people. That doesn't exist. It's not real. It's just a made up thing. You're a human being on the planet Earth. There are no animals or, trees or plants, in general, that live in such a stupid way. And you give your whole life up, your time, to believe you need to earn a living. That's an illusion. That's not real. Absolute illusion. All it is violence. It's violence of mankind, human beings, violently telling you that you cannot live. They will not allow you to live unless you work like everybody else. Unless you're lazy, If you're lazy, then you think you can just not work for me or for whoever. That's bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. Someone could just give you money for nothing. In fact, money doesn't even exist. Did you know that? Did you know that money didn't exist? Or is it too hard to comprehend? You've been born into a world of symbols, the culture, laws, systems. Of course we respect different cultures. We respect human beings. But if you don't respect individual human beings, you can't respect anything if you don't respect individuals. People are brainwashed all over the world that if you have your individual mind and your own thoughts, then you would be, shunned. You should be shunned. You're an enemy to society. You see what I mean? You're an enemy to the human race. No, that's wrong. Unless you are fair to the human race, then that's the thing. So you have to be fair to operate well. And what does fair mean? It means if you're fair to others and you're fair to yourself. Because the only way to learn and gain knowledge is by listening and reading and studying, and observing. Right? The same as exercise or eating good food. You have to benefit from it. If you want the power of the universe, or the power of the world, as much power as a human being can possibly have, then you can't diminish the source of power. You can't get the goodness from the food if you chuck the food away. You can't get the goodness from people if you keep chucking them away, rejecting all knowledge, all information, stuck in your own ego. That's not how things work. It just isn't. So you wash your clothes, you hang up your clothes to dry. What about yourself? What about yourself? Where is your mental health? Where's your physical health? You can work out with your exercise. But how about, like good work? What is good work, What is work in general? Because you keep thinking if you don't work, you're not going to get anything in life. You're not going to be able to eat unless you work. What is the eating? What is the goodness of life? If there's no good work, you can't get a good benefit. If you do bad, let's say you reap what you sow as well. Like, if you do bad work, you're going to get bad results. You're going to get bad whatever, you see. So that's the harvest. See? You grow, get your food ready, and grow it, so that you'll have food in the winter. See? You have to be very logical and right of mind, And that does not mean putting all of your principles above everybody else and everything. Trying to be more heavy than the ground you're walking on, the bridge you're walking on. The bridge will collapse under your feet. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is basically what we're saying. Be real. Don't be a liar to yourself, So society and money and prices and value and all of that, all that, a price on things, all that's just made up. It's not real at all. Humans build houses and use tools to build things. And they use all kinds of ways to attack each other, including the psychological, but the words and the psychological, the mind cannot affect you. You have to have your own clear head and be aware. Yep.